can't drink alcohol in public. No, northern Nigeria is not a place that you just carry your alcohol and pop and start drinking on the street and start walking. No. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to kcitytvmedia. Today I want to tell you guys, I want to discuss about what you need to know before moving to the north, or let me say northern part of Nigeria. So guys, basically if you are coming to the north for business, visitation, or let me say tourism, you need to pay attention to this tip that I want to give. I was born and raised in the northern part of Nigeria, so what I'm trying to tell you guys is based on experience, based on what I know, based on what I've seen. So guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome to the family, welcome to kcitytv.com. Without wasting your time, let's get into the video. If you are coming for a business, first of all, I advise you guys to get a guide. If you have, let me say, anybody here that you can just call and come and stay with, and the person is going to show you around, or is going to take you to the place that you want to go, or to the market that you want to buy the thing, or the market that you want to buy the stuff. Is very, very important, because it's not let me say, advisable to just come and start moving randomly. Yeah, language is not a barrier. Some houses do hear English, but you need to at least come with a guide. Get a guide that is going to, let me say, intercede for you, interpret things for you, because language is very, very, let me say, the houses don't like speaking English. That's a fact. Most of them, they hear English, they went to school, they are very brilliant, but in terms of speaking English to you, or in terms of using English to transact business, they don't do that. They love their language. So that if you are coming, you need to come with somebody that will translate, or let me say, that will interpret your language, interpret Hausa to English to you, and vice versa. So that is it. You need a language interpreter, or let me say, you need a guide when you are coming. Dress decently. Decent dressing is the key in this part of the country. Decent dressing mostly affects the ladies, because you can't, as a lady, you can't just come here and, let me say, dress and open some vital part of your body. You need to dress decently so that you're not in dice, or let me say, make people look at you like you are wayward or you are indisciplined or something. So the way they dress, they normally cover their body, cover those vital parts. So normally wear abaya and hijab. So you need to dress decently to cover some vital part of your body. And if you observe, mostly in their higher institution, you normally write it, you need to dress properly, and it applies to men. You can't just sag your trouser and dress anyhow and go into public places. So basically you need to dress decently. Decent dressing is part of their culture. So with the chicken that I women about that, they told me, yeah, that's it. I live in a local environment that chicken do roam around. So guys, let's continue. Food are cheap in this part of the country. If you want to get the best and the cheapest food in this part of the country, you have to come to the north. Not agricultural driven. Northerners farm a lot of crops, different varieties of crops. Let me say, from granite to onions to tomato to everything that you can think about, to yam. In short, basically not do export food on a regular basis to southeast, southwest, and south. So in terms of cheapness, food stuff are very, 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 very super cheap in this part of Nigeria. So you can find food very cheap in this part of Nigeria, and that's one of the biggest added advantage of living in the north. When you're living in the north, you can basically buy food for 115 naira. That is a breakfast, 115 naira and lunch, and you'll be okay, and the food will be much more, and the food will be plenty. You'll be even surprised that, wow, this is the kind of food that is sold for me for 115 naira. You can't try that in Lagos or Abuja. Most part of the north is not safe. Yes, most part of the north is not safe. Yes, that is how the country is. Most part of the country are not safe too. You can't tell me that everywhere in this country is safe. Due to the insecurity that is going on now in this part of the world, I can tell you that nowhere is 100% safe. So when you're in the northern part of Nigeria, you need to observe that, yes, you're in an environment that is, let me say, an environment that the insecurity level is quite higher. So what you're going to do is, you're going to watch your movement. You need to learn how to, let me say, go home early. Don't stay out late. And you need to watch where you enter. Don't enter any place that maybe you can be robbed, or anything can affect you. So you need to use your senses while moving around, and move early. That's the key. Move early, because move early so that you can arrive home early. and don't travel to, let me say, thick villages that those conflicts are happening, because most of those conflicts are being reported from outskirts of the main capital or somewhere. So you need to learn how to come home early, or let me say come back to your hotel room or anywhere if you're for tourism. So that is one vital part to survive and live in northern part of Nigeria. You're going to be happy that you came to this part of the country, because North is one of the most fun places to be in. If you are in northern part of Nigeria, if you want to live happily with the people of northern part of Nigeria, you need to cultivate the habit of greeting. In Akwana, that is good morning. In Akejia, yeah, Kaswa, all those words are words that you need to know, so that when you come to, let me say, transact any business, you need to just greet. Because once you greet in Hausa language, someone will be very, very happy to, let me say, transact business with you, or do something with you, or welcome you with anything that you have. And those guys are very welcoming, and that is how it is. If I go to, let me say, Enugu, Lagos, and greet with the native language, now the people are going to be happy that a stranger, a non-indigenous is speaking their language, and they're going to welcome you definitely. That is the fact. So you need to learn how to greet. If you learn how to greet, they're going to be okay. You're going to mingle well with the native, and everything will be alright. Get a driver. There's a way they drive in the north. You can't just come now and start driving. It's advisable that if you come for tourism, don't just jump into your car and start driving car. No, get a driver that is used to the roads and, let me say, the system of driving in this part of the country, because those drivers at times can be very, rough and steady. When you come into a city, you need to definitely learn the ways of driving. You can't just jump into the city and next thing buy a car, or let me say rent a car and start driving. No, you need to study how things do go in the city. Some people are used to ShopRite. If you're in Lagos, Abuja, Kano, you see ShopRite, but ShopRite is not found in every part of the north. Let me say you can find ShopRite in Kano, other places, but many states in the north don't have ShopRite. So if you are coming to the north, know that you are going to eat in normal restaurant, not ShopRite or all those places. Well, they have Chicken Republic, they have Tantalizer, they have Mr. Biggs and other eatery that you can just relax and have fun and enjoying those vibes. Many states in northern part of Nigeria don't operate Uber. When you are in northern part of Nigeria, know that you are going to be used to the normal keke marwa, or let me say keke napek, the way people know it, or let me say Okada. That is their means of transportation. Many states in northern part of Nigeria don't operate Uber. You can hardly find Uber in northern part of Nigeria. You can hardly. Let me see, when I was in Zaria, I operated OP, that is bike, and they were using car at that time, but they did not work, something like that. So when you're in this part of Nigeria, you know that basically you're going to use normal bus, normal keke napek. You can't drink alcohol in public, no. Northern Nigeria is not a place that you just carry your alcohol and pop and start drinking on the street and start walking. No, they have, you can drink, but they have places that you can go and drink. But you can't just hold your drink and be popping. And there are some states that you can't even sell it publicly. Yes, based on their laws of the state. So it's not advisable to even drink publicly, like carry your drink and be drinking publicly and recklessly. No, it's not allowed. It's like, let me say you are in some states in the Gulf, or let me say some countries in the Gulf. You know that some countries in the Gulf don't allow public drinking. There are some specific places that you go and drink. Yes, that is a fact. You can't drink everywhere in the north. Like you can't drink normally, like carry your beer and be drinking and be flexing. No, in fact, they don't even have beaches like that you drink. But in terms of entertainment, yes, the north has great entertainment platform, or the north are, let me say, entertainment driven. Yes, they do flex around, they do pop things, but not publicly. There are ways that it's been done in this part of the world. So when you come, you need to ask your tour guide, the way I said, about how things go on in the north, to avoid any issue or any stuff now that can cause anything in your course of your journey. Let's talk about the weather. The north some weather is very, very hot. It's not like Lagos that, let me say, every time of the season is like it's normal. The north is crazy hot. Let me say, when you go to Maiduguri, I've been to Maiduguri, I've stayed in Maiduguri, and I know the way Maiduguri is hot. Maiduguri is super, super hot. So when you go to Maiduguri, Sokoto and the rest, the weather is kind of crazy, and it's super cold here when it's time for Harmattan. When it's time for Harmattan, you see people roaming around white, and there are some certain times that you're not going to see, let me say, 5 kilometers because of the drizzliness and the rest. So in terms of weather, when, let me say, it's rainy season, is a bit heavier. In short, every season is high. Let me say, when the sun, when it's dry, the dry season is very high in terms of sun. The sun is super crazy, and when it rains, you see flood again and the rest. So everything in the north is excess. When God give them rain, give them enough rain. When God give them sun, give them enough sun. So the north is super hot and super cool. Place like Jos is very super exciting to be, because Jos weather is very good, and I had that foreigners do come to Jos and chill because of the weather. So in terms of weather, the north is very hot and it's very cool. No steady power supply. Like most states in Nigeria, you can't even you can't tell me that you have like 24 hours. So that's how the thing is. Mostly you see most people running their businesses with generator once the light is off. But the light is kind of normal in every part of the country, because Nigeria naturally don't have 24 hours steady supply. So the north join suit. So when the power off, generators will start operating. That's how it is. Don't tell me that there's steady light or anything. A lie. Nowhere for Nigeria gets steady light. Internet. The internet is, let me say, basically slow and fast. Yeah, let me put it like that. So if you are coming, I advise you to get your own private internet like SpectraNet and Smile. If you just buy all those things, you are good to go. It's your private internet, so no interruption. Because now Nigeria network is kind of stronger in some zone and stronger in some part and less stronger in some part. So if you have your own internet connection, is a plus for you. Once you are coming to the north, you need to know that the north has the highest populated people in the country, and they have the highest state in the country. So when you are coming to the north, you know that you are going to basically find large chunk of people everywhere you go. There are no places that you can't find people, because there are many in terms of population. So you are going to meet people, you are going to see people in crowd moving. So when you see people in crowd moving, don't panic. It's a normal thing now, it's a normal lifestyle in the northern part of Nigeria. So guys, I don't have more to say. Maybe if you guys want more tip about ways of life or how to live in the northern part of Nigeria, or you want more tip about living in the northern part of Nigeria, or I forgot to say some things about living in the northern part of Nigeria, drop it on the comment box below so that I'm going to talk about them, because there are many things that I might not talk about because the things are plenty. So guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome to the family, welcome to kcitytvmedia. Don't forget to subscribe, like, drop your comment and opinion about this video.